You mean like how do I choose which game I'm going to review?
Yeah.
It really comes down to either like my personal nostalgia. At first it was all that. At first it was like, okay, nobody's talking about Jim Power on the internet. I want to talk about Jim Power. Nobody's talking about International Karate Plus, and that's such injustice. So let's do a review of International Karate Plus, and let's do like a little scene where I press the T key, to make people's pants fall off. You guys obviously remember that from International Karate. That's the only reason I would play this game, by the way. It was basically like just memory. I've always wanted like a Neo Geo when I was a kid, and now I got a Neo Geo. So I'm gonna do a little scene where I'm like this nerd that's insecure with girls, but girls are just consoles, and the biggest, like the cheerleader queen basically is the Neo Geo. So you just can't talk to her. Like she's just too impressive because she's expensive, just like a cute girl. Or as cliche would like. So basically that's it. Personal nostalgia, and then like. Basically, based on what and what's not relevant. Like, I'm a big fan of Berserk, the manga, and so that's one of my that's why one of my latest reviews about collector's edition of Berserk video games, because a lot of people don't know them because the Dreamcast game came out in Europe, but like Berserk was not very well known at the time, so people just kind of didn't pay attention. And then this PlayStation 2 game that's very cool that very few people have seen. So I was like, okay, I just want to show that game to the public. So it's either like personal nostalgia or just sharing information. I'm not too keen on just like doing something trendy or something that like I don't see the point. For example, like reviewing like Super Metroid or Super Mario World. To me, like these games, like you just type in, you have like 1,000 videos about people talking about this one. There you go. Any other question, guys? Games that inspire me to make my show, I guess Jim Power really, because Jim Power and Atari ST, by the way, I prefer the music. Yeah, are you guys familiar with Jim Power at all? Okay. Are you guys familiar with Turrican? Come on, Factor 5, Amiga. Crystal's back composed the music. Well, Factor 5, they're the guy who later on produced Rogue Squadron for the N64. That you know. Thanks. Thanks. Well, before they were famous on the Amiga for producing Turrican, and also this other shooter, run and gun game that's Jim Power, and it's my favorite game ever. And the music is great. And mostly because the main character, it was like a run and gun, like Contra or Metal Slug. But the character was just this guy with a white shirt and a baseball cap and big nerdy glasses. I was like, cool, like that's my hero right there. And so like and it was a game that was just about everything that was cool. Screen effect, like with sometimes when the picture would be wiggling, or like you had like the overscan over people to make it sort of look like Minority Report without the money. That is all built in Sony Vegas, so that's practically the only software I use, and most of the special effects you've seen, even like the chroma key, like even the integration, like the blue screen and green screen effects, that's all done with Sony Vegas. It's very complete as a software, so if you're a starting video maker, I would recommend using Sony Vegas. It's very handy to use. Lots of great effects. I'm still learning, because obviously I'm nowhere. I don't have professional training in video editing at all, so I learned everything on my own, and Sony Vegas has been great after 3 years. So yeah, that's the only one I use. But then Computer Spaceman I used, because I see you have a DSLR. I use a Canon 600D to shoot a thing with a bless you with a lens that's like a 55 millimeter that opens at 1.8. Sorry guys. It opens at 1.8. Aren't you excited about that? Opens at 1.8. No, but meaning that actually it captures a lot of light even better than your own eye. So even if the lighting is very crappy, like the picture will be very bright and very colorful. And that was like mandatory for me because it's shot in my living room, so obviously I cannot have like real professional lighting there. And so like this helped me a lot, having like a lens that captures light even better than my own eye. There you go. Any other questions? Big game related, game journalism, video game reviewing, production, TV, computers, spacemen, hamburgers. Alien hamburgers? Well, it depends on the kind of aliens he slaughters, actually. I don't know if you remember, but when he walks into his trophy room, like you see all sorts of aliens. And so, I don't remember exactly which ones, but you can go back and take a look. Marvin the Martian. Yeah, there's Marvin the Martian. Good call. So you have the Rancor, you have Marvin the Martian, you have E.T. You have Xenomorph, yeah. You have, it's Liara Tsone from I don't remember who that guy is. Isn't he like the 5th Doctor or the 6th Doctor?
10th Doctor with his Boy Scout glasses.
Okay, there you go.
Starship Troopers, the bug.
Which one?
The giant bug head.
This one? Oh, yeah.
Oh, the flame bugs, yeah.
Right. I guess that's supposed to be Greedo, somehow. And this one, that's just a giant ant. Any idea who could that be, like the purple one? I don't know myself. I had no control over the animated bit. But yeah, so I guess the flavor would depend, because that was the question. The flavor would depend. I'm pretty sure the Rancor tastes the worst. Next with the Xenomorph, because its blood is acid.
Put some bacon so on.
But it's making that with a George Foreman Grill 3000. So probably like it makes the acid go away. And so like you can have your meat like totally acid free. There you go. Alright guys, we have like basically like 8 minutes together again. I can show another video. I have like a very short one. Have you guys played Star Wars Connect? There you go. That's just for 10 seconds.
Is that in the game?
That's actually in the game.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the major part of the game. It's the dancing bits, and it's only awful songs that are derivative from the Star Wars universe, but they're just equally as terrible.
It has a cover of Genie in a Bottle, but with Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one on the video was.
I'm a princess in a battle. Yeah. And so obviously the boss is that you do a dance off with the Emperor, and it's just beyond stupid. And believe it or not, it's one of the better bits of the actual game. Oh, from Star Wars Connect?
Yeah.
I like the graphics. The E3 presentation was really lame.
Yeah.
It was just an on-rail wiggle-waggle simulators. Who won't play that? Alright guys, I could show you like my videos about Mass Effect 3, which is about the collector's edition of Mass Effect.
Yeah.
If you want to see that, it's just 5 minutes, and so after that we'll be done. Are you guys up for it? Okay. More of my stuff. If you guys want to check Computer and Spaceman again and show it to your friends, that'd be neat. You can just type in Computer and Spaceman True Space Opera on YouTube. You'll find it easily. It will eventually get picked up in pre-selection for Your Film Festival. So by then, I'll harass everybody on Twitter so they can vote for me, because only the 10 best voted film will go to the Vienna. No, not the Vienna, Venice Film Festival in September, where Ridley Scott will definitely choose Computer and Spaceman over the other 9 contestants, and then I'll become his friend, and I'll be able to produce my zombie seed comedy. So thank you guys for tuning in. I wish you a very good CamCon.
Thank you.